All right, today we're going to talk a little bit about the kettlebell clean, specifically kettlebell sport clean. So a lot of people tend to throw that weight really far away from them, and then when they bring it back, they almost have to pull the weight, and the weight ends up slamming them in the shoulder. So here, Emily is just demoing. I almost said describing, but that would be me. My voice is describing. So let's first look at the arc of the bell. So notice how it's not going really far away. It's more upward. So as she transitions, it's not really a kettlebell swing. So you're not tossing that weight away from you, are you? Nope. So you're waiting until it comes past the knees, and once it comes past the knees upward, you're keeping your elbow tight to your body, and the weight redirects upward. So now you notice you're catching in it. It's very soft, right? Mm-hmm. So a nice and soft catch. So how are you figuring out where the bell should not have a lot of momentum? Where are you trying to catch it at?
Just up here.
So that's the bet. There, thank you, you said it. Up here would have been fine. That's where you want it. But you're predicting where you want to catch it, where it wants to be. So it's not coming down really hard on you, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have to maneuver a whole lot, and that's the whole point about repetition. You are predicting where you want it to be. And like you said, a little pocket. So it's a place of multiple points of contact for the kettlebell to sit. So that's your rack position. Mm-hmm. So now, glutes and abs are still on, right? But you have the weight set down right here on your elbow, so it's basically down towards your hips, correct? Do you feel that?
Yep.
So you're not feeling a lot of pressure on your spine. The weight's down. The weight is up there, but the weight is actually sitting down here on the elbow and hip area with the kettlebell up there. There you go. See, now you relaxed a little bit. But that's the thing. So keep going unless you want to switch arms. So there's a lot of things to think about with kettlebell cleans. You have to think about lever length. You have to think about torso. So you have a little bit longer legs and not a really long torso, right?
Right. I'm
the opposite. I have shorter legs and a very long torso. So when I clean, I can't get my elbows anywhere near my hips. That's why it's different. Also, ladies, anatomy, right? So when the kettlebell is up in the rack position, you gotta be careful, right?
Yep.
All right, so keep going. Notice a nice pendulum backswing where you're not really yanking the weight upward. You're letting the weight come out and redirecting it upward, catching in that rack position. Nice job. Now if I can scoot back here, we can see that nice backswing where you're waiting for the momentum of the bell to stop and redirect. So I call that the transition. Transition and up. Transition, there you go. Nice. Now the biggest thing on the drop for the clean, you don't want to throw the weight away from you. It's almost like you're leaning back and kind of cradling it down. You're not trying to do a bunch of eccentric. You're just kind of like letting it drop and absorbing the weight. Nice. Getting tired yet?
No, okay.
Yeah, let's see if we can see a little bit from above. Not too much up there. Nice. Just a little different angles. You might be able to see how the bell is caught and how it's dropped into the backswing. But you can tell it almost looks like a cheat curl, like if you're doing a bicep curl, right? Except you're using your legs. You're hinging at your hips, but the whole thing about it, you're not thrusting the weight away from your body. Because if you did, you'd have to pull it back.
Too much energy.
Yes. So this is kind of like the marathon running of lifting, right?
Yep.
Breathing is very, very important. Exhale, inhale, exhale again. So you're breathing anatomically. When you flex at your hip, is a sharp or a long exhale, depending on the weight. Nice job. Now let's scoot back a little bit and see what's going on with feet. There we go. Kettlebell's coming down. There we go. Feet are staying planted. Not a lot of movement. You can switch left and right. You can see a little bit of change. There you go. It's a little heel lift on the right side, heel lift on the arm that has the kettlebell. About walked into something with my head. Nice job. So anyway, there's the kettlebell sport clean. And one more thing, because this is why I asked if Emily would do this. Look at the hand, look at the hand insertion. That is what people have a hard time with. So relax your fingers kind of just down on the belt. Yeah. Doesn't have to squeeze, there's no squeeze. When she drops it and catches it, you can go to the middle of the bell, middle of the handle, and then thumb and forefinger. Can you open your hand up a little bit? There. Nice 45-degree angle right across that palm, not squeezing, not wearing out your forearm, right?
Right.
Nice. And she goes right into it. Now you can tell the kettlebell's not flipping up any higher than she needs to. Right there. The weight never goes higher than her hand. Her hand's actually going up faster. Once the weight comes up, the hand directs the handle around the kettlebell. Nice job. Anyway, if I had to pick, you've done a lot of research on kettlebell cleans and snatches, right?
Yes.
And how's that? Watching videos, right?
Watching videos, watching people down here.
Yep. Videoing yourself?
Yep.
Yep. Awesome. Cool. Thank you very much.